Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to the stream. I'm the Brit. This is City Skylines 2, and I'm just kind of looking for an interesting map here. Okay, that could be interesting. Let's take a look at that one. I'm just looking for some interesting maps to start a new city on. I don't know any good map maker names. So I'm just kind of checking things out here. What? Okay. That just looks obscene. Look here. I mean, I have the mod where I can paint my own resources down now, so that's not such a big deal. Wow, no. Niagara Falls. Let's do a Canadian map. Hong Kong? No. That's someone's just taken the... Yeah, no. Nonsense. Oxfordshire. But it doesn't have any oxes. Wellstone Island, Eau Claire. Yeah, this is supposed to be the most recent. No. Let's try most subscribed. Oh, there we go. That's probably a better one. Fuji. The Bay Area. There's not a lot of land on that, is there? Greymouth. New Zealand. Oh, I've already subscribed to that. Okay, cool. Take a look at that. Whitestone. Ooh. Much. The old Popham. Dresden. Get weird feelings about places named Dresden. Wars. Right to that. Yeah, whatever. Dunedin. Why does that name ring a bell? And Malo. I think I've already got a copy of that, but for something else. Okay, so that's a couple of maps that we've looked at. Let's start a new game. The reason I want to start a new game is because there's been some updates. Well, obviously we're going to go normal. Maps. Right. Here. Greymouth. 29% buildable area. 75%. We've got some interesting stuff going on here. That's the updated one. That's the improved version. Puget Sound. That could be interesting. Only 33%. Okay. Portsmouth. 3%. What the hell is this? Okay. Whitestone. Oh, that's the one that we've been playing on. Confluence Bay. Avalon Shores. Let's minus 13. Okay. Weird thing. Let's take a look at Avalon Shores. We'll load that up. New market, that's fine. Okay. Let's take a look at this and see what we've got. Worrying about there. Let me just turn monitor on. Oh, finally, verification code delivered. Yeah, 20 minutes later. That's not particularly. Blah, blah, blah. Signature buildings. Yes, yes. Okay, alright. What do we got here? What the hell is this? Avalon Castle. Okay. Oh, we'll just get rid of that. Okay. We'll build our own castle. With blackjack. Hookers. Wait. Okay. Right. So. Okay, it's an interesting map. We got some water. We've got some undulation. We got some. Not a lot of trees, to be honest. Okay. Let's take a look at the resources. What are we going to start with, right? You know, nice fish population. Oh, we don't really have much of a fish population. They've not been particularly creative with the natural resources, have they? That's a shame. All right, let's fire up that other one then. We'll take a look at that other one, the French-sounding one. This guy here. Wow. Windbury, Southwark, Firth. Buckfast. I still like that. It just sounds so silly. Kerman. Yes, I'm going to go with Kerman. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care. We'll hunt down the missing things and just delete them. Provided that, you know, the map loads. You wanted some extended. Oh, we've got to do this again. Right. I don't see anything broken. Something going on here. Oh, that's an interesting map. Okay, we've got some texture over here. Some looks like farmland over in this direction. So that's nice. That's pretty cool. Okay. Is it farmland? If it's not, we could... Wow. The entire map is farmland. Holy beans. All right, let's turn that off and we'll turn that off. All right, we've got ore. Plenty of ore there. Okay, some ore over there. Some oil there. Okay, that's not a great spot for oil, but we'll live with it. We do have fish. We'll make some adjustments so that is a little more interesting. Okay, yeah, all right. I do kind of like this. So, do we start with a farming community? Maybe we start over here with a farming community? I think this could be an interesting place to start a town. Definitely got some farmland. Obviously, textures are missing. But we can kind of see where the farmland would be. I'm thinking we'll start building the town in here. That's not near any of that other stuff, right? Okay, so we've got that there. We're not too worried. We've got this big chunk of ore here, which is nice, and oil here. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we've got this line. That's kind of a nice natural kind of deal there. That's really nice. I like that. We might follow that and start doing a grid off of here. It wants me to start down here, look. Let's start here, damn you. I love this. Because this looks like there's supposed to be something there, right? This is the oil section, isn't it? No, the oil section's over there. All right. Let's... I'm going to use that as a guide for a railroad. Use this. There's no fertility over here. That's annoying. But also pretty good because this entire section can then be devoted to people living there. This is a tough one, actually. Where do I want to start building? That's the railroad. That's that. Obviously, it wants me to start. It wants me to start down here. But that's so far away from where there's supposed to be farmland. What about over here, actually? Again, we've got this nice straight line easier, which we can use as a guide. All right, what's over on this side? We could come off the thing there. Okay. All right. Okay. We've got an underpass there. That. So let's start here. Oh, can we though? Ah, right. Yes. About that. So the electricity comes in this way. I guess we're starting over here then. All right, let's do it this way, right? We've got this coming off of here. We've got this road. We'll take a road off of here and bring it across this way and under there. That gets us out to here where we can start. Okay. All right. I think I have a plan. It may not be a good plan, but it is a plan. Really want to do a tunnel. Damn it. I can't do anything with this. I don't have that unlocked, do I? any kind of transportation unlocked, so I can't. Oh, god damn it. All right, well, you know what? We're just going to have to do that, and we'll hope for the best. You kidding me? It's not gonna... I don't want to do a tunnel. Oh, that's why. I was doing that. All right. What did that just do? Did that just... Oh. Hey, whatever. Fine. You like that? What the... All right, we'll fix that later. All right. I mean, our first job is just to get people into the city. There's our way in there. To kind of follow that road there a little bit. I mean, I've kind of created a bit of a problem here. We'll try and figure it out as best we can. Okay. Kind of goofed that, didn't I? Okay. Now. Do I want to... I think I kind of want to follow this. Do a collector... Here. That, I guess. I don't want to follow this along here. Do some kind of low-income housing along this way. Now... That's right, that's that new stuff there. I don't know if I really want to risk doing this, but we'll figure it. We'll take a look. What does that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want 5? I think I want 4. Well, nope. That's the wrong thing. I want this guy. Small 2-lane road. Oh. $20? Or 16? I'm thinking 16. Well, get rid of it here. Gap of 4. Yep. I don't know how well this is going to work. Close enough. And then what do we got? With that. Weird junction. What's this gap here? 11. All right. We're doing a gap of 4, right? Is what I said. That. That is not straight. Snap to guidelines, snap to grid zones, angles, buildings. No. What? Why are you snapping like that? You should not be snapping. Geometry. Is that it? Ah, that's what I want. Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4. Okay. That's 4. Yep. All right. Sweet. Oh, the lizards are chirping at my window again. Ooh. That kind of went wrong, didn't it? Okay. That's that. What? What? Fossil? Okay. Apparently that's 90, but all right. Gap of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. I'm going to build farmland out here. So, water and sewage pipage. Are they connected? Don't believe that they are. Oh, this is a really weird line. Let's see what they've done it. But, okay. Okay. Connect that up to there. Get rid of the other one. The rest of this. Yeah. That way I don't have that icon flashing and confusing the snot out of me. Lovely. Okay. What's next? We need a way of getting over this road in order to get out to the farmland. Where do I do that? What kind of a natural tree line here I can use? Might use that. What? No. In. Okay, that's nice there. Okay, and then it's obviously there we go, that's better. I don't know why it does that, to be honest. Annoying. Do I actually have no? Nope, walk away, just walk. Okay. So I could make a crossroad there. That seems like it would be dangerous. I don't think we really want to deal with crossroads. He says, putting a crossroad in. I can see this becoming a major junction, so let me give it some space. Like that. Then we'll come off this way. That. Okay. There is a really wonky. We're not going to worry about that. Okay, okay. We're going to need some commercial. I'm thinking of putting it along here just for now, or maybe along this road. Let's start zoning things in. We've got northeast, southwest. I do like the southwestern European. Let's get some of this in here. Start it there. We're actually in quite a nice hill, aren't we? Drop a bit of European in there. Just to break things up. Hmm. I like the southwest. Let's go with southwest, I think. I'm going to leave the ends. Just kind of sort of do that. We will oppose these. Nope, oppose these. It means doing the opposite. That. Have an end here. Let's put a park or something on the end, right? Ooh. Ooh, you bugger. That is a... Is it a problem that I can solve easily, though? Might actually get rid of that path. Don't know that it's going to be... I could just shift it slightly. Have move it capabilities. Hopefully I didn't move it too far over into that other one. Okay, so what are we doing here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that... Oh, that. Yes. We'll just butt up against it like that. Oh, not quite. Not quite. That blows goats, doesn't it? And then this one's overlapping, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the way that I'm looking at it. Okie dokie. All right, now need some industrial, don't we? I haven't actually looked at that problem. The wind is blowing this way, so well, okay. Yes. Well, let's put some industrial along here. Okay, we'll start it. Something like that. We'll start it up in this little corner. So we'll have another exit here. I'll do some industrial in this corner here. Maybe expand it over to this corner. Where's the oil at? Oil is there. Ooh, so this would be at spot all the way along here. Actually, unplanned awesomeness right there. Do we? I think somebody said something somewhere about industrial roads, but I don't know. Just gonna go with it. Similar over this way. Then in there, we're going to do some specialized industry, I believe. All right, so let's get some industrial buildings going now. I don't want them on the corner like that. just drag them away. That side. I kind of want them away from there. Get away with that? Don't give it a try. It does not look like it's going to work, does it? Tiny bit of overlap. Down a little bit like that. Go like that. And over here, still do. Is this going to be 4? That is so close. Do I want like a little one-way alleyway going down the back? I think I do, actually. Let's do a 3 on this side. Or along. Do a little one-way alley. Down here. That. Okay. That. Right, we'll see how that works. Alright, I think we've got everything. Press play. I'll get these people to move in and we'll see how this goes. Yes, okay, pause. Electricity. That is a very good point. Where is it? Yeah. Oh my god, there's no coming in. Can we get it off of the railway? Maybe? I mean, it has power. Believe I have been trolled a little there. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see any pylons coming in. That's interesting. I always thought you could pull off of these, but apparently they must have fixed. Okay. Fair enough. Let's run some power lines along the side of the railroad. This is going to actually cost a big one. 22 units. And snapping on. Oh, geometry, buildings. There we are. 2. I'm saying 22 because that's as long as I can make this section without it adding in a pylon. cut around this field here. Right. Hmm. Oh, well, let's not. Let's just flat out follow the railroad. Okay. Ooh. Add another one. 22 is as far as I want to follow this. Today was daughter's last day at her current daycare. Moving to a new one next week. Try figuring out how to explain that to a 3.5-year-old. Like, she loves her teachers. Like, she always falls. But I mean, obviously you would, because with them 8 hours a day, you've got to end up with them a lot longer than. I think I figured I was like 10 or more. Hang on. Yeah, 10. Roughly 10 hours a day with these teachers. So they are more of a parent than we are. Right? Because, you know, you've got to take your kid to daycare in order to be able to go to work. Interesting. Apparently at drop-off this morning, there was some tears from one of the teachers. Little Mary Moo's last day there. It was very sad to see her go. Which is kind of interesting because her first couple of weeks in that classroom were really rough. She actually broke that teacher's glasses. Had a real, like, meltdown. She did not want to be in that classroom with those other students. And I don't blame her. A lot of those students were, it was a mixed classroom. So it was 3- and 4-year-olds. It almost feels like it's a classroom for 3-year-olds. But they had a couple of 4-year-olds that were in holdover until they could move up into, what is that, pre-K or something? It felt like they were just kind of in a holding pattern in this classroom. And they weren't doing well with the younger kids. Mary would have a meltdown, you know, every other day. She would come home with scratches that were never really properly explained. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I try not to read too. It is what it is. This is daycare. Things happen in daycare. Get a small. Actually, we're going to put a big one in. Because this is going to be. I want to put it here, maybe? We probably could do with putting it there. Or maybe there. Thinking that. I don't like those trees being there. It's a bit silly. We'll deal with those. All right, let's now press play again. Power? Power. Okay. Let's do something about these trees. Filter. Plants. This guy. Select the plants and move them a little bit. That way. Wait, that way, that way. That way. And to terrain height. Yeah. Oops. Hold of the thing there. All right. There. Train height. Because I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't leave these trees there with those power lines. All right. Well, that'll do. That'll do. Oh yeah, I wanted to put some smaller. Businesses along here. Being one on this. We'll do a southwestern. That, and we'll do another one. That. Okay. Okay, so we'll let this grow in a little bit. We'll see where we end up. So we've got our main roads. We've got some pedestrian ways behind them. Give some access. Bike paths. I'm feeling maybe a cycle path along here, maybe? That's not even close to what we're looking for. Yep. And that will get them down into there. Okie dokie. And then once we get some more people in, we'll start filling this area out with some farmland, and we'll get some production occurring. So we're going to end up with farmland in here. And then we've got the oil field in. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Be an interesting layout. Probably fill some more of this in. Just get a jump on things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it, right? Five. Oh, hello. The Coven Witch. Welcome in. Oh, boy. That is not straight at all, is it? Oh, well, we'll work with it. Or... Doing all right. How are you? Hanging in there. We've made it through Thursday. Oh, God. All right, well, these need moving. There we go. Right. Oh, that's better. And it's squared off, too. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Right, so we've got 4 and 4, and we'll put our bike lane across here. The end is where I have a problem. I feel like I should do a bike lane along here and connect it up to the road. you stop with that, please? No! Dang it. Hey! Milestone 1. Fantastic. And we've now got some pubs. Most important thing for any town. I mean, to be quite honest, it is the most important thing for any town is a good pub. Public house was very, very important for development of any rural community. Might be pushing my luck doing, but we're going to do it anyway. We'll do a junction out that way, that road. Come on, really. Snap to exit geometry. What I want. Do. This stub, I think, is pointless. We'll get rid of it. We'll just like that bike path's so winky wonky. What's on there? Good. Ah, lovely. An ad break. Sorry about that, Twitch. I didn't even see it coming. Normally I try and warn you. Kind of crept up on me. That. Wait. What? Bring that there. Of course, it's no longer straight, is it? Okay. There we go. All right, that's better. Makes it a little bit more sense. Probably the same with this one, actually. Yeah, this one's definitely a little bit of a stub. There we go. There. Lovely. Yeah, that'll work. Well, I'm assuming that'll work. Of course, this road actually, it's looking like a main road, but it doesn't go anywhere. It stops right here. It's a harsh turn, and that's it. I'm thinking perhaps... The problem is, if I join this road up to here, everyone coming into this area is just going to turn off right there. And this junction is going to be ignored, basically. Not enough workers. Yeah. I know. We're working on it. Well, let me solve that not enough workers problem. Get some more housing. Oh, we're already up to to interesting housing, I see. Well, that's delightful. Okay, that off. Oh yeah, that's about as straight. Oh my. Yeah, brilliant. All right, that's fine. Oh Lord. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, this entire section is going to need to get redone. Bunch knockers. Oh well. Standing here staring at it is not going to fix anything, is it? So let's just get on with it. It looks like it's that road there. The problem. Wait a minute. Hang on. I've just noticed something here. Where is my bot? Have I been abandoned again? I have, haven't I? You son of a biscuit. No, skip. No, what? I'm sorry, but weekly updates is getting a little bit irritating. No reason for it. Looking at you, Microsoft. Okay, we'll just take all this out. Is this... I can't even tell if this is straight. I don't think it is. That bike path is. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 90 degrees. That's not. Is it? If I drop this in here, it's overlapping pretty severely. But it's matching there, which means this road is... Well... Slice my sausages. Let's... Okay. Is that angling in? What is that? Lack of high-skilled labor? Look, man. I don't mind this lack of labor. Absolutely. We don't even have a school here yet. Why are you expecting high-skilled labor? Or are you just referring to people that can count to more than 10? Might be it, actually. That is still not quite right, is it? But it is right against the other... What's going on here? This... What? This road is not kinky in any way, shape, or form. Okay, all right. Let's turn that off. No, it matches there. Tell you what, let's bring this one out. Cunning plan number 2. Why is... I've got movement there, but it doesn't change the... There. So bizarre. Okay, whatever. Just move on. You overthink it, you will just go slowly mad. That. Okay, and then we are down to, is it 5? Yeah, 5. 5 there. That's not going to work. We need to do 4 there. 4 there. Okay, that'll do. But that's that. All right, let's get our commercial in there. We're going to do 3. Okay, cool. All right, and we play. Got to get more people moving in, right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. We need this guy here. 2, 3, 4. Don't want it. Want it there, but not on that end. Brilliant. Okay. But what is that? All right, I'll tidy that up later. Before? Yes. Aha. Now it seems to be working. Right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That should be okay. Back to that. This. Ooh, nope, 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 nope. Right, we're going to caddy corner. Not caddy corner, but enter. Oh, whatever. Opposition. Pose the ones we've previously done. Thusly. Alright, and then this comes down to here. Should now just be able to. Oh. Oh. Are you yanking the tiny little thing that I have? That's gonna give me ball sack. Kidding me? So if I just tweak this road that way, touch, is it gonna? Looks back here, doesn't it? Move this road too much that way, it's gonna kill this side. Got it. There it is. Beautiful. Fantastic. Now it's starting to look better. I'm not a big fan of the way these roads are going up this hill, but we'll just deal with it. The clouds look pretty good, actually. All right, we do have a nice town growing now. I do feel like I need to put something in. Like a road or a roundabout or something. We're going to fix this road when we get the tools to do so. But it will end up looking better. Okay, all right. We're making money, so that's good. People are not happy, but I don't care. Oh, they want some healthcare, don't they? All right, so we're going to want a small medical clinic. Let's drop that over here. Like that. Should make him a little happier. It cost me a small fortune to do that, but it's fine. It is what it is. We just got to do our thing. This is definitely going to be a main road, so I do want to keep this setback in case I need to move stuff. It was unplanned, but it has actually come in handy. Whoa. Hello. keep this road going this way. This one was screwed up. This one is good. Fantastic. Well, I don't know if it is. Find out later. All the way down to here. Make sure that's 90 degrees. Drop that in. Brilliant. Oh. Or that there. That looks janky as hell, but when I put the housing, it should be a... Well, that looked like it worked out well. Okay. More housing. Okay, there's that one there. Oh, that's... We'll fix it with Move It Mod. That one, right? Nope. That one. And then that one. There. Cool. Okay, so what we're going to do here is just pause. Delete that off. Move it. Drag that back that way. Okay. Sweet. All of this. Very, very... Oop, I moved way there. There. Beautiful. Right. Should work for us. Press play. Yeah, boy. Ha. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Now we've got this janky junction here, which is going to go away. And we are going to take this junction here and could do that. Really short junction. That puts two junctions really close together. We'll see how that works. Okay. Town of Kerman is developing nicely. A complete lack of labor. Okay. That's all right. What are we looking at? I think I do have actually medium density housing already. Wow. Okay. Well, splice my sausages. This area here is kind of screaming for it, isn't it? Ooh, it's not quite what I meant when I said that. All right, I'm going to pause this here. Save this beautiful town of Kerman. It's doing okay. I'm going to look up ideas on how to do medium density housing in a reasonably interesting and efficient way, because if I just plop it down, if I just plop it down the same way I'm doing here, I think it's going to cause problems because of the density. So, we'll look that up and see how to tackle medium density housing properly. And get something interesting set up along here. Because I feel like that's where it would be. Right. You'd have the medium density spring up along here, along the main road, along the highway. And then this would get redeveloped as the town grows and spreads. Like, well, obviously we're going to spread out that way. We'll have the farmland back here. Maybe have some townhomes or something. Maybe a little housing district or something in here. Something odd. But yeah, let me do some ponderations about how to set up a medium density housing district in here, and then I'll come back and we'll do more. So anyway, that is it for this evening. I'm going to go away and do some work on my game. I'm hoping in a couple of weeks I'll have some really rough gameplay down that I can play on stream and share, and maybe gather some ideas or something. Because it does seem to be working quite well. Right now I'm redeveloping a AI image into hand-drawn 3D. So that's been a struggle for the last few days. Trying to get the textures right is a problem. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. It's much appreciated. Tomorrow's Friday. So I hope you'll have a fantastic Friday, and I will join you maybe over the weekend, possibly not. She was coughing on me. I'm hoping it's just related to the lack of water or tea that I have. Anyway, tomorrow's Friday, so I hope you'll have a fantastic Friday. I will maybe be back over the weekend, but I'll definitely be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. with more shenanigans of some description. So join me then. Who knows, maybe by then I will have actually pulled my finger from somewhere and organize some kind of music. Who knows? Anyway, good night. Hang on. What?